Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, Yahweh being the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shah being the name of the one the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I want to give a shalom to the brothers and the elders in the truth out there on the highways and byways that's making videos, it's edifying, doing the work. I want to give a shalom to the brothers and sisters that's coming back to the truth, that's hearing the Lord, that's hearkening to the Lord's voice in all sincerity. I actually wanted to make this video. I had it on my spirit to make this video. I don't really have a bunch of things planned. I'm kind of just gonna let the spirit flow. Although I do have some things that's been going on that been kind of that caught my eye, that's been going on recently. Bunch of random things, but I feel like I just wanted to get a confirmation and kind of get some commentary, speak on a few things that's been going on that I've been of course we've been seeing, and when the spirit directs me, to connect it to a scripture, then I'll do so. But kind of just let the spirit do its thing right here. But just get a bunch of videos together. I mean, since for the past, I want to say, since the quote unquote New Year, the so-called New Year started, we've been seeing a lot of judgment being put out in this world, man. Like, and like videos that I made before when I said like we're gonna start seeing separation, man. We're gonna start seeing a separation. We're gonna start, like, the Lord is pretty much turning up. He's turning up. Like prophecy is turning up. The same way, same way E is turning up their draconian measures, and they're starting to kind of do a lot of things and just enforce a lot of draconian measures. They're speaking on doing a lot of threatening things and making all kinds of bold statements. The same way as the Lord is kind of cranking up the prophecy and to be quite frank, and Esau, what he's doing is, he's cranking everything up. That's actually the result of the Lord cranking up. So we're gonna start seeing it. I mean, we've been seeing it a lot in the world. As you can see right here, like this story right here, Christmas tree behind fire that killed 12. The Lord is starting to put these judgments out, man. And like my last video, we're starting to see a lot of death, man. Like, it's almost a overpowering. It's just so frequent and so normalized, just the death, and it's just surrounded by it, man. And then you got stories like this, all throughout history. Of course, we had crazy stories. I remember a long time ago hearing the story of a father who kind of BG&E cut his gas and his heat off, so he went to do something to the machine to cut it back on, and his house filled up with carbon monoxide, and his whole household died, his whole family. It was a pretty sad story. But you hear this story right here, Christmas tree behind fire that killed 12. I think this happened in Philly. Now, of course, that Christmas tree thing, man. We all know that Christmas, that pagan holiday, man. It talks about that in the book of Jeremiah, the 10th chapter. I believe the second and third verse. It talks about the pagan worship of the Christmas tree, and you can say this is a result of God handing out His judgment. Of course, it's sad, man, but you gotta remember the Lord does all things. Good and bad, He does all things. This is the workings of the Lord. I don't have the clipping, but not too long, it was like a piece of a mountain that fell on a group of people, man. And it's like, what's the chances of that? Like, you just seeing all types of stuff go on, man. And from what I heard, and I wish I had the kind of photos to back it up, but from what I heard, the boat was actually called Jesus. Let me see if I can find that. I've kind of pulled up this article. I'm gonna try to find it, man, because from what I heard, let's see if I can find it here. I don't think I'm gonna go through this whole thing. Yeah, man, this was crazy, man. It says 6 people died, 9 seriously injured, from a piece of a rock falling on them, man. Like, this doesn't necessarily talk about the name of the boat, but from what I heard, and another brother had a video, and he kind of went into show what the name was. Jesus, the boat, that's what it was called. Of course, this was in Brazil. But we all know what that name Jesus comes from, and how that's not the name of the Messiah. But we're hearing these crazy stories, and the Lord is giving out, handing out His judgments, and you're starting to see that, this Christmas tree thing. And there's another story. You could pause and read this. There's another story. Beautiful sisters, 5 and 6. Killed in fire while spending night at grandma's house before Christmas. You hear these kind of stories all the time, right? But just these judgments the Lord is cranking up, man. A lot of the elder brothers in the truth and that that reads the word and prophesying stuff like that. They calling this the year to turn up, because what you're gonna start seeing is the separation between the wheats and the tares. You still want to start seeing that, man. You got I heard a story of a woman throwing her baby in a dumpster, man. It's just the hearts of many are waxing cold. Let's go ahead and get that, just for edifying purposes. Matthew 24, I think it's 24 and 12. I think. Okay. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And of course you see the iniquity abounding in the world. The world has become just a cesspool and a melting pot of wickedness and iniquity. And you're seeing the hearts of many wax cold. Just these cold things happening. You throw a baby away, man, and things like that. You also got let me see, stuff like this, man. 19 dead, including 9 children. NYC apartment fire, man. It happened 2 days ago. So like my last video I made, man, it said something, one of the insurance agents or the insurance guy, whoever he worked for a company, and he was saying that the deaths have increased 40%. That's ridiculous, man. That's a lot, and I'm sure anybody watching this, man, you can just feel it, you can see it. It's like, it's everywhere, man. And that's the Lord cranking up, man. It's the year to turn up. It's the year everything starts to turn up, because the world is getting worse and worse, man. The world is really giving into a lot of iniquity, serving idols. The land is mourning. Just all types of folly going on. And you're seeing the Lord carry these judgments. As you can skip through here. There's another one. There's all these house fires, man. These fires, burning people alive. It's sad, man. It's a terrible way to go. There's another thing. You're getting this was predicted also. This is also prophecy. We can get that in 2nd Ezra. Let's give me fix the camera. We can get that in 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra. Is it 6 and 31? 6 and 31, I think. Let's see. 2nd Ezra 6 and 31. I don't know why it's not working. It's not popping up on the computer. It's the enemy trying to block it, I guess. But I actually can pull it up in my book, which is right here. Okay, and it's actually 6 and 22. So let me see if I can pull it up one more time. I might pop it up on the screen. If it don't pop up, I don't know why it's not popping up. This really never did that before, but it's all good. Okay, I'll just read it, and I can maybe run it across the screen or something. The second Esdras 6 and 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what you're seeing when you look at this stuff, man. Like, you know, U.S. shoppers find some groceries scarce due to the virus, due to they say weather. You know, I don't think I ever seen at any point in my life seen the shelves this empty. You know, it's another thing, man. You know, I kind of jumbled these pictures up. I kind of wanted to do them in the order, but it's all good, man. I can touch them on them as I go. And this right here, this really, China debuted a new artificial sun. It's reported 5 times hotter than the real sun. Like, all this is just them, the wicked, trying to be like the Most High, man. Hold up, let's get that. Isaiah 14 and 14. Let's go to 12. For art thou fallen from heaven, right? And heaven meaning, in this sense, meaning rulership from the top. Fallen from heaven, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations, right? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Okay? And you know who the stars are, right? The Most High likened Israel to stars. So he's saying, I'll exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So, you seeing the enemy and the wicked one wanting to be like the Most High. So he's doing a lot of wondrous things. And of course, you talking about the wicked one being E. But them other nations are heathens, man, because they wander after the beast, man. They all wander after the beast. Hold on, let me see. Let me get that in Revelation. I think it's oops. Sorry about that. Revelation 1, what is it, man? 12? No, I think it's 13. Yeah, it's 13 and 3. Pardon me. We can read Revelation 13 and 3. He said, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and its deadly wound was healed. And that head that was wounded to death was Rome. And the deadly wound being healed is the rising of Rome again, what you're seeing today in Babylon. This is Rome rebuilt. This is the beast, right? That beast that was reborn, the beast that was healed and was brought back to prominence, right? It's saying all the world wondered after the beast. The whole world looked at the power of the beast and aimed to be like it, right? So when you see these other nations doing things like this is just them trying to one up or wondering after the power of that beast, the beast system. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're saying with this. And, with the ignorance in this earth, the beast, one thing the beast does is try to emulate the Most High. They try to do what the Most High does and has the understanding of the Most High, but on the left-hand side, they always find these cheap ways and these wrong ways to do things. Like, and there's an example of that. Let's go to first. Let's go to Kings. First Kings. No, not First Kings. No. It's Numbers. Numbers 21. Numbers 21. And we can read about we can read about something called the Caduceus statue. Caduceus, right? Not a statue. It's called a Caduceus. And it's called, it's in the book of Number Ones. It's in the wilderness. A lot of people in Israel were getting sick. And the Most High directed Moses to make a staff with a bronze snake around it, right? And he used that to heal Israel. So let's just read. Let's just get into it. It says, and they started 21:4. It said, and they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea to compass the land of Edom. And the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way. So the people was dragging along. They was discouraged because it was a long way. And the people spake against God. And they spoke against God. Like, dang, they complaining pretty much. And against Moses. Wherefore have ye brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither is there any water. And our soul loatheth this light bread. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord heard them complaining. And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people. And they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. So the Most High don't be playing. That's what I'm saying about, the Lord, man. He's not for play, man. The Lord is serious, man. He heard them complaining. He done saved them. And the thing that tripped me out about our forefathers, and the Israelites back in these days, they actually witnessed the power of the Most High. They seen it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? And they still were, Moses got sick and tired of them. Moses was mad because of them, he wasn't able to enter the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Into the promised land. Pardon me, I misspoke, but into the promised land. Our people were they were complaining. Oh man, why we gotta walk this way? I gotta walk far, And the Most High sent serpents to bite them and get them sick, and a lot of people died. So therefore, the people came to Moses and said, "We have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpents from us." And Moses prayed for the people. So they went to Moses to ask Moses that. They went to Moses. Moses was the mediator between the people and the Most High. He was in direct contact with the Most High. So they asked Moses to, pray, can you ask the Lord to forgive us, please, right? And we're going down to 8. And the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he look upon it, shall live. Okay. And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. So Most High directed Moses to create a Caduceus statue, which is something that look like this. And a lot of you gonna see it and think it looks familiar. This thing right here, this snake looking thing, right? Don't that look familiar? That look like something that you see everywhere, right? So on the righteous side, man, the Caduceus statue that the Lord directed Moses to build was righteous. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no underhand stuff going on. It was the righteous. So what the left hand side did was create their own Caduceus statue, right? They created their own in a sense of like the pharmakeia, the pharmacy, right? Because you see this symbol on the hospitals with medicine and things like that. Hermes, like the Greek gods and all that. Like they take what the Most High do and they pervert it out, or they make their versions of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually, let's look at this real quick. Let's look at. And I'm sorry to put this image up there, but as you can see, look at his phallus. You know what I'm saying? His phallus is actually a caduceus statue, you know. And we all know what pharmacare it ties into and stuff like that. Let me get this off the screen. But we all know what that kind of ties into and stuff like that, and what that involves. And all in all, man, this right here with this sun stuff, it's just another act of man defying his level and just trying to be like the Most High, man, and create something that the Most High created. You know, it's just another example of that, what you're seeing right here. So let's go through some more stuff, man. See what else we got here. I think I had some more articles and stuff like that to really kind of get into. Yeah, you know, of course you still got this going on. You know, what does it say? Omarion specific Vanessa is coming, but may not matter. Everybody's going to be. Do any of this matter at any point? You know what I'm saying? Like, do any of it matter? You know what I'm saying? Now is a Omarion specific that on top of all the other ones you got. Now you got to take this specific one. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a diet Coke right here. You gotta get some diet juice right here. This ain't the juice for the stuff that we gave you the juice for at first. There's some juice on top of the juice. You know, it's just a juicy juice. It's just madness, man. You know, plain and simple. You know, of course, you had this going on, and you know, basically, man, all I'm saying is you seeing a lot of judgments. You know, I seen this test positive for Crown Royal, isolate 5 days, a high quality mask. Like, what is that? What is a high quality mask, man? What does that even look like, bro? Is it, you know, I mean, I guess it's just one with a filter or something. I don't know. But I mean, expect government issue high quality masks, you know. All this stuff, you just gotta expect certain things. Of course, here we go with this. You know, the Vanessa passport pathway to a social credit system. Of course, we know all this stuff, man. You know, of course, here you go, emptying on the shelves again. You know, this is just basically a collection of just stuff, man, that just kind of put in the minds of the people. You know, this story right here is kind of crazy too. Look at this right here. Check this out. Look at this dude. It says, first ever pig to human heart transplant offers hope for thousands in need of organs. Who the hell wants a pig heart, bro? Do you want a pig heart? Do you want the heart of a pig? Look at this guy, man. I guess the dude on the right, he's the one that got the transplant, bro. This, I mean, you know, he could possibly be E. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, we can't even eat a pig. Just imagine having the heart of a pig. Goodness gracious, bro. No wonder why the Lord is casting judgment on this place, man. It's wicked. It's wicked. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, this is you know, first ever human. That's my old video. But first ever human to, it's just ridiculous, man. But you know, the Lord will cast his judgment on this place, and that's what you're seeing. You're seeing a lot of the judgment being cast, and you know, you're seeing a lot of this stuff go on, and you know what I'm saying, and all at the end of the day, man, focus on your righteousness. You know, and this is my message with all this going on. You know, continue to watch, but it's important for us to remember these things, man. Remember that we are in a time where judgment is being casted down, man. So we must move with more haste than ever before. We must be speedily and readily, you know, running towards the Most High and seeking the Lord, seeking the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It's cause you know, it's you know, we in the final seconds, man. We in the final stretch, you know, and anything can happen at any moment. Just remember to, you know, continue to examine yourself. 2 Corinthians 13:5. Continue to examine yourself. Continue to reproof yourself. Trust in the Lord. Build your faith, man. Build your faith. Building your faith is important. You know what I'm saying? Because with your faith, it'll kind of get you over the top. And if you're weak in some areas, ask the Lord to increase your faith. Ask the Lord to increase that in you. Remember, let's go to Matthew 7:9 real quick. Let me get this out of here, man. Matthew 7:9. Or what man is there of you whom if he Salaki, man. It's kind of late. I'm a little tired, but or what man is there of you whom if his son asks bread, will he give him a stone? Ask the Lord to give you the knowledge, man, and ask him to provide you with what you need. But you got to remember, you got to be doing right by him. We got to do right by the Most High. We got to live for him. And with everything that's going on, just ask him to increase your knowledge to kind of keep you on point. And a lot of it is the things we do, and it's all in his will. But this is just a little quick video, man. I didn't want this video to drag too long. Like I said, this is just more so just a conversational video. A few scriptures here and there. But I just wanted to just show what was going on. Make a little confirmation, show what was going on. Just have a conversation. I know a lot of you don't like hearing these kind of things, these prophecies. A lot of you like to get spoken to smoothly. As we can get that in Isaiah 30:10 real quick. It says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us. Prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophecy deceits. People don't want to hear this stuff because it's scary to think about, but it's not scary because, it's a beautiful time we living in because the Lord is coming. That's what all this stuff means, man. So it's not scary. Even though when the Lord come, he say, bruh, hold on. Let me get something real quick. Amos 5:18. Because the Lord, listen. He say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness, not light, man. The Lord is coming with vengeance and wrath. He's not coming with butterflies, rainbows, and kisses, man. It's gonna be some people gonna try to hide their faces from the Lord when he comes. Just know that. But it's a beautiful thing because that would mean we're closer to our kingdom. Just kind of want to make this quick video, man. Hopefully through that, some people got some edification. Kind of found out some things that you might not have knew that was going on and stuff like that. Probably learned something here and there. But all in all, man, I pray if it was in the Lord's will that you were edified. Until next time, Shalom.